The UK needs to get in a mindset now of being a hot country, and we are very different to large parts of Europe. Because of the Gulf Stream, we have fairly consistent, or have had fairly consistent temperatures year round, and that allowed us to build homes without insulation, with big windows, without cooling spaces. Now, the temperatures that you're feeling today, the records that we saw in 2018 and 2020 are starting to become the norm. We are no longer an outlier, and the UK is warming faster than other countries. So we're going to have to do a few things. First of all, we're going to have to improve our design standards. We're going to have to make homes with cool spaces, with better insulation. Secondly, we're going to have to improve the infrastructure around those homes. We're going to have more passive cooling, more natural green space to allow for shade. And for those areas that we can't protect that way, we're going to have to start installing aircon. And we should start with the most vulnerable, whether that's care homes or hospitals.
Isn't the problem with aircon, Sam, is that it's actually not good for the environment because it uses up too much electricity?
It does use electricity, but the good thing about aircon is that it pairs really well with solar energy. So the time that you're getting your most energy from your solar panels, the middle of the day, the time that you're getting the hottest temperatures, also the middle of the day. So it almost acts like a battery system to use the energy at the right times. And frankly, we're going to have to get used to living in a world which is up to 40 degrees quite often. And in that world, we have to have aircon, whether it's using energy or not.
With the infrastructure that is not working at the moment because of the heat, Sam, is it too late or too expensive to adapt that? Are we just talking about things that are newly built or are in the pipeline, or can things be retrofitted?
So we're going to have to retrofit something. So if you're thinking about homes, we can definitely retrofit a lot of those. And a lot of the things that we're doing to reduce energy bills, putting insulation, electrifying, those are also the things that are going to enable us to adapt to higher temperatures. For our bigger infrastructure, things like rail or electricity works or even water systems, these are much bigger scales of investment and is going to cost in the region of 4 to 10 billion a year up until 2050 to ensure that actually our systems can continue to work. But what you recognize is that actually that may sound like a big cost, but the cost of allowing this heat to continue to pass through, of trains stopping, of factories closing, of people not being able to work because they're sick, that is a cost we need to avoid, and investing in our infrastructure is the way to do that.